Hi, I'm George Keswick and welcome to Sydney Krav Maga Academy, where we help you to stay safe no matter what. Today, I'm going to show you how to avoid a violent confrontation. Now, avoidance is made up of three elements, three crucial elements. They are awareness, de-escalation, and space management. First of all, awareness. What does that mean? Basically, it means paying attention. Paying attention to where you're going, what you're doing, and who you're with. Okay, awareness, where you're going. Common sense, don't go in places you're not supposed to go. So, if you're in a new city, a strange place, and someone says, don't go there, you just don't go there. It's that simple. Quick example, I was in New Orleans a while ago, and I found a great bed and breakfast. I went in, the first thing I said was, where should I not go in this city? And he said, when you go out the front door, don't turn right. So I didn't turn right. Okay, it's really that simple. Just paying attention to where you're going. If it looks a dangerous place or it's a bit dodgy or really dark and you don't need to go there, don't do it. Also, if you're in a restaurant, you're going to a new restaurant, somewhere you haven't been before, you're not sure, when you go in, make sure you know where the exits are. Again, common sense, if something happens, you know where to get to. Different terrain. If you have to go through a park at night, go with a friend if you can. Keep to well-lit paths, always. If you're on public transport, stay in a carriage with other people, if possible. If you're walking down the street and you see three guys walking towards you, move off the path so you're not directly in front of them. And obviously if they move as well, then you know you might have a problem. You need to take action, more action. So it's things like that, just common sense, paying attention to your surroundings and where you are. Okay. Paying attention to what you're doing. What are you doing? Do you know where you're going? Have you got lost? Have you been drinking so much that you couldn't protect yourself if something happened? That's another one. Again, what are you doing? So again, common sense, paying attention. Not putting yourself in situations where you could have a violent confrontation. Okay, who you with? Again, just paying attention with who you're with. You might be out on the night. The person you're with might be getting a bit strange or a bit funky, they may have had too much to drink or be on drugs. Again, paying attention, be aware of the situation, that something might be happening, so you've got to be ready. And again, if there's any trouble brewing anywhere, if you can get yourself out of there and get away, that's great, because if you're not there, you can't be hit, right? So that would be a really good idea. So again, paying attention to the people you're with. Right, second element in avoidance is de-escalation, which is basically calming a situation down. Now, we're really lucky because most of us live in societies where we don't see violence on a daily basis. We hardly ever see it. So if something happens, we're usually in shock. Like if, for example, you're in a supermarket, someone's screaming at you, you're like, whoa, because we're not used to it. So we try and always stay relaxed ourselves, not inflame the situation, don't get angry yourself, because if you start getting angry, the other person gets angrier, and then it just snowballs from there. So try and keep the situation calm, always have at least a semi-passive position, so this is like, hey, I don't have any trouble, just, it's okay, it's my fault, and calm things down. Lower the tone of your voice, which has a really a soothing effect, so lower the tone of your voice, but keep moving. Make sure as you're calming the situation, you are moving. So if the person wants to continue, they will have to follow you. So it's going to be harder for them. They've got to make more of an effort. So no incendiary language, which tends to flare things up. So stay relaxed, stay calm, appear humble, it's a good word, and hands up, hey, it's okay, it's my fault, don't want any trouble. And that's how you do it. Okay, so that is de-escalation, so stay calm yourself all times. Okay, the third one, really important element, is space management. Let's say it's gone beyond the de-escalation and you see something's really about to happen, person is really going crazy or they're on something and they're about to attack or getting that way. The first thing you do is, from your semi-passive position, you should take one step back with one foot. That gets you in a much better and advantageous position. So it gets you in what's called a ready or a fighting stance. So from here, one step back, we are now there. We become a lot harder to hit. Basically, we've actually moved back a little bit and it's not been obvious. So we don't stick our hands up in a fighting stance. We kind of, from here, we just, hey, okay, I don't want any trouble. It's a very subtle movement, but really important, because psychologically, they've worked out subconsciously, they've got to work harder to get to you. So, and also, you are now in a position where this front hand is ready to deal with anything that happens here, and also this front leg is ready to deal with threats as well. So, you're in a great position. The other thing I want you to realize is, and remember, where your front hand is, imagine you have a circle all the way around, from this hand around you. That is your energy field or your force field. The other person cannot come inside that circle. So you never, or that force field, you never want someone here this close to your face. It shouldn't happen. Don't let it happen. So, this is where you are. They are not coming inside here. Otherwise, you will be taking more action in defending yourself. Okay, so those three really important elements. Make sure you practice them and think about them. So, we've got awareness. Pay attention to where you are, what you're doing, who you're with. De-escalation, stay relaxed, keep moving, calm the situation down. And we are also then doing space management. So space management is essentially knowing what they can do from a certain distance and knowing what you can do, making sure you are staying in the distance where they cannot attack you. And if they come inside your energy field, then you can take action. Okay, great. I hope that helped. And I can't wait to see you again. So until then, stay safe no matter what.